Picture this, a colossal medieval castle under siege for months. The attackers are about to breach the final wall, but when they storm the keep, it's empty. The defenders have vanished. How? That's what we're exploring today. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. We all think we know castles' big walls, moats, drawbridges, but what if I told you that their most brilliant defenses were the ones you couldn't see? Today, we're uncovering the hidden genius of medieval fortifications, starting with one of the most fascinating features, secret tunnels. Forget the dramatic escapes you see in movies. The reality was even more clever. These weren't just simple escape routes. They were complex networks known as sally ports or posterns, and they were the castle's secret weapon during a siege. Imagine a small, hidden door, perfectly disguised within the castle's stone wall, maybe behind a tapestry or in a dark corner of the cellar. This door opens into a narrow, dark passage, just big enough for one person to squeeze through at a time. This passage could lead far beyond the castle walls, sometimes emerging in a dense forest, a nearby cave, or even inside a supposedly abandoned building in a nearby village. These tunnels served multiple crucial purposes. First, and most obviously, they were the ultimate escape route. When all hope was lost, the Lord, his family, and key soldiers could slip away undetected, leaving the enemy to capture an empty fortress. This was a strategic retreat, not a surrender, allowing them to regroup and fight another day. But their use was far more proactive than just running away. During a long siege, these secret passages were a lifeline. They allowed spies to sneak out, gather intelligence on the enemy's numbers, plans, and morale, and then report back. Imagine the advantage of knowing exactly where your enemy plans to attack next. They were also used for resupply. While the main gates were blockaded, small parties could slip out at night to bring in crucial supplies like food, water, and arrows, prolonging the castle's ability to hold out. This psychological blow to the attackers, who thought they had the castle completely sealed off, could be devastating. And here's where it gets really daring: counterattacks. A small, elite group of knights could burst out of the hidden exit behind enemy lines, cause chaos, set fire to siege engines, and then retreat back into the tunnel before the enemy even knew what hit them. These were called sallies, and they were a nightmare for a besieging army. It was guerrilla warfare, medieval style. So, how did they keep these tunnels secret? The knowledge of their existence was a closely guarded secret, known only to a trusted few: the Lord, the castle architect, and perhaps the captain of the guard. The entrances were masterfully camouflaged. Some were built below the water level of the moat, requiring a brave soul to swim through a submerged opening. Others were simple holes in the ground, covered by a heavy stone slab hidden under bushes miles away from the castle. The construction itself was a marvel of engineering. Digging these tunnels without modern equipment, often through solid rock, was an immense undertaking. They had to be carefully planned to avoid collapse and to ensure the exits were truly secret. Many of these passages still exist today, silent testaments to the ingenuity and desperation of medieval defenders. Think of a castle like an iceberg. The towering walls and battlements are what you see, but the most dangerous and strategic parts are hidden beneath the surface. These secret tunnels were the arteries of the castle's defense, a symbol of the clever, often desperate, measures people would take to protect their homes and their lives. They proved that in medieval warfare, the cleverest move was often the one your enemy never saw coming. Next time you visit a castle, look closely at the walls. Let your imagination wander beneath the ground, and remember that the greatest stories of survival and cunning might be hidden right under your feet. These fortresses weren't just brute force. They were masterpieces of psychological and strategic warfare. What do you think is the most ingenious feature of a medieval castle? Let me know in the comments below. It's always fascinating to read your thoughts and ideas. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey back in time. If you enjoyed uncovering these medieval secrets, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into history's most fascinating subjects. Don't forget to ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. Until next time, stay curious.